Mr. Chairman, can you please explain the official procedure for this impeachment hearing?
I don't ask questions, answer questions. I ask questions.
Sir, what I'm trying to do, sir, what I'm trying to do is establish if there is a procedure, and if so, what it looks like, so I know how to proceed. I would like to know simply how we're going to proceed in order that I can abide by the state constitution. So what is the procedure? What are we going to do? How does it happen? What does it look like? Where do we go?
You're going to present your resolution.
No, not yet. I guess the answer is there is no procedure. Is that true?
There won't be in a couple of minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. So there is no procedure.
If you would like to present your resolution,
Now I've asked, can you provide the legitimate authority for what we're about to do, sir? Where in the Constitution do I find any support for this hearing? Impeachment charges do not get a first, second, or third reading. They simply get presented to the House floor and voted on for trial in the Senate. Is it true that the public's not able to participate in this public hearing? Is this a public hearing? I was told that it was a public hearing, and I would like to establish that if it is a public hearing, is the public permitted to speak on behalf of the articles of impeachment?
only members of the House will testify.
So it's not really a public hearing.
Public is invited.
Okay, just want to establish that. Why is the public precluded from testifying? Is there a reason why the public's precluded from testifying if in fact this is a public hearing?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you for the last time. Please, please present your resolution.
If we are prohibited from the public speaking, I would argue that this is not a public hearing at all. This is a kangaroo court of sorts at best. Mr. Chairman, this committee is not the proper venue under Article 3, Section 26 of the state constitution that states the House of Delegates shall have the sole power of impeachment in all cases. But a majority of the members elected must concur in the impeachment. All impeachments are to be tried by the Senate, and when seated for that purpose, the senators shall be on oath or affirmation to do justice according to the law and the evidence, but no person shall be convicted without the concurrence of 2/3 of all senators elected. Mr. Chairman, if I continue with my part in this charade, I will in effect concede that this hearing is somehow legitimate. Mr. Chairman, I move that we immediately vote this bill back to the House floor for full consideration of the entire House.
Second motion.
Mr. Chairman, we now have a motion and a second to take a vote on this, whether or not to send this issue back to the House for a full vote.
There is no motion.
Yes, sir, there was a
There is
motion.
no motion. I'm the only one that calls for it.
No, sir. No, sir. As a member of this committee, I have the right to make a motion. I made a motion, and it was seconded, sir, and I would request a vote immediately as to whether or not to send this back to the House for full consideration.
No witness asked for a motion.
I'm not a witness, sir. I am a member of this committee.
You are a member of this committee. But
I'm a member of this
You're
House.
sitting in the witness seat. When I call the bill, you can then ask for that to happen. But right
It's not a
now,
bill, sir. It's
you are
articles of
not
impeachment.
in the position. We're hearing this resolution in its entirety. Then we will take the matter up. And if
I've
there's
already
an
explained-
outburst
I've
here,
already explained,
you will be removed.
No, that's
Let me
fine.
make it clear.
Remove
And
it.
I'm not talking to you, talking to the audience.
But I'm just here testifying, so I guess you can remove me too.
You want to
Mr. Chairman, I
testify,
assure
you
you,
wish to testify on the resolution.
I assure you, sir, that I am not going to continue to move forward in this charade that you and the rest of the members of this committee
You do not
know
wish
is
to
a charade.
testify, is that right?
Pardon me?
You do not wish to testify?
Sir, I wish to take a vote on this issue to refer it back to the House.
We will call for the next witness on the resolution. If you want to testify, you can testify. If you don't, please stand back and let's hear from other witnesses.
Mr. Chairman, point of parliamentary procedure, please. There has been a motion by a member of this body, and it has been seconded. We must deal with the motion on the floor, sir.
The motion is out of order, because we're taking testimony on the resolution. We will deal with the motion
At a later point in the proceeding, but not at this point.
The motion was to send the bill back to the floor.
I understand it.
Taking it-
We're having a hearing, and in the hearing, we've got to make that determination. We can't send it back to the floor now. We've got to let those people that are members of the General Assembly testify. Now, do you wish to testify or not?
Mr. Chairman, I refuse to move forward
Okay.
and give credit,
Please let-
credit to the charade that's taking place in this
Okay,
committee.
all right, I understand what you're saying. Please go back to your seat, and then we'll proceed with the hearing.